Hey everybody, it's Old School Nerd, and again, it's still Saturday, so we're getting through all of our requests from our live stream last week, and we're so excited. We're gonna do another live stream tomorrow. It will not be very long; it'll probably be maybe 1 or 2 hours long. But in that time on Easter Sunday, I want to play video games with all of you. All you're gonna need is a laptop or a desktop or an iPad, so you can watch the stream live on YouTube, and a smartphone, so you can play along with us. Join us then because you're going to want to play along. Okay, here we go. This one is, we just did a couple folk songs, and I loved folk music. Well, Anthrax gets into the game and says, hey, check out Mutilated Tyrant. The song is Birth to Old. No, I don't speak Navajo, so I can't even begin to say what that is. It's official music video of Navajo metal. Navajo is a Native American tribe that lives in the Southwest United States. They go back 1,000 years. Yeah, they're legit. This is Navajo metal. Never heard of Navajo metal. Have no idea what I'm getting myself into. It's coming from Anthrax, so obviously it's either one of three things: incredibly beautiful, incredibly metal, incredibly disturbing. One of those three. Or any combination of the two, maybe even three. So, all right, Anthrax, you want it? You got it, buddy. Here we go. This is Mutilated Tyrant, Birth to Old, live on Old School Nerd. Like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for coming in. Check us out on oldschoolnerd.com. It's got all of our social media posts as well as the Patreon for those who want to help support the channel. We do appreciate it so much. And, of course, the merchandise store. Let's get into this. Navajo metal. Interesting. Yeah, let's start some metal with some wind chimes. That's always good. And fire! Gotta have fire. Fire is very important. Very, very important. I'm just gonna move myself out of the way, sorry. I was a little big in the camera, honestly. I was, so hold on. Birth to Old. Try to do some cami band stuff. It's a joke. I know it's not. They're using the reflection of the mirror, the windows of the car to put their makeup on. Legit. That's how small bands do it, baby. There is no dressing room. We're standing on the side of the car in the desert. That's metal right there. Interesting. Okay. I'm assuming they recorded that in a studio. It wasn't recorded out by this fire. If it was actually like they brought a generator and recorded it out there, I could understand some of the production problems in there. If it was recorded in a studio, they need to go back and listen to it and realize where they're struggling in it. This is actually one of the times when you guys are going to be like hating on me like I'm some kind of anti-Navajo person. I'm not. Okay. The drummer's struggling. He is. And it's not even so much him. Also, the guitarist is struggling. Let me show you what I'm talking about. The song is so short we can do that. We go up into here and we watch the original part. This original lead-in where it's just slow. The guitarist and the drummer, they're not on the same cue. They wind up being off of each other in the rhythm, in the arrangement. Whether the guitar player in his pick through is not staying on beat or the drummer is not holding a consistent measure, a consistent count. If it's recorded in a studio, they need to work on that. If it's done out here in the middle of the desert and they just record it with a mic or a telephone, all right, they don't have monitors, they can't hear what they're doing, that's fine. But let me show you what I'm talking about. Right here. They're not on beat. It's not. Now, if this is recorded out here, totally respect it. Because it won't be perfect. Because they have no monitors, they can't hear each other. And this sound of the bass is just horrible. Because there's no echo, because there's a slight echo resonance in it, what you're seeing right here may actually be recorded out here around this fire using just a standard cam with one microphone. And if that's the case, all three players are trying to play this arrangement. No monitoring, no in-ears. They can't hear themselves. They can't even hear each other. So it will not be precise like what you guys are used to seeing either in a video where it's done in production or it's done in, you know what I'm saying? Even live concert videos, you have sound guys and you have all this synchronization of monitoring. If they're playing this around a fire, they can't hear each other. So my critique of the fact that the drummer and the guitar player are not in synchronization with the rhythm to the melody, there could be reasons for it. Okay, so if this was shot live, where they're playing their instruments through an AC converter, because what they could be doing, okay, they were driving in that big GMC Yukon Suburban, right? So they could have pulled that up, had the vehicle running on the other side behind the fire where you can't see it, on this side of the camera behind us. They could have had an AC converter, 1200, 1500 watt converter, where they could run the bass amp and the guitar amp, and then the sound you're hearing is the recording of either the camera or the iPhone or whatever they're using to record this video. If that's the case, it totally explains why the music is not in sync properly. It's because, let's be honest, they're not in a studio. They're out in the middle of the freaking desert. There's a fire playing. There's no monitors, no in-ears. They can't even hear each other. And they're just, you get it. See what I'm saying? So I'm thinking that the reason, if this sounded a little off to you when you first heard it with me, that's the reason. Get these guys in a studio, do an album, it may be exactly what you want. Now, here's the other thing. What if this is their whole thing? What if all they do is play out in nature, in the wilderness? That could be their thing. We don't know. We'll hear about it more. All right, so that's me just kind of explaining what I'm hearing, what I'm seeing, my first reaction. I do love the art of it. It is very dark. It's brooding. Are they this huge dynamic band where they're layering and transitions and it's all syncopated and the arrangement is so layered that you're just trying? No, it's not. It's very basic. It's very upfront and focused. And it's their art, man. Got to give props to the art. I'm not going to compare them to anything else because that's not going to be fair, because they're pretty unique. So that is Mutilated Tyrant. The song is Birth to Old. Is it rhythmically and arrangement and musically perfect? Absolutely not. Could there be reasons for it? Yeah, they're playing in a desert. I'm pretty sure they're recording it with a handheld. Anyway, that's it for me on this one. Thanks, guys. Talk to you guys later.